back to Play and Trade Guitars. I'm John, that's Zach behind the camera, and we're here today to check out the Gibson SG Tribute. At a price point of $12.99, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this guitar. I'm going to pull it apart on the bench. Of course, I'm going to plug it in and play it. But at the top, remember, if you're in the market for this guitar or any other gear, click to buy gear using our link. You're going to get fast free shipping, really easy payment plans, no interest payment plans, and it helps our channel when you buy gear using our link, so thank you. Also remember, be in it to win it. We're giving away a Gibson Les Paul Deluxe Gold Top. All you got to do is use our Gleam entry link. All of that's in the description, and make sure you're subscribed to Play and Trade Guitars, and do us a favor, hit like on this video. I can't wait to show you all the pros and cons of the SG Tribute. The Tribute series from Gibson actually is the best value from Gibson. It's a very affordable price point, and it's one of my favorite series. I'll tell you why. Let's get it out of the case and take a look. So at $12.99, it does include this Gibson gig bag, and this is actually my favorite gig bag that anybody makes. This is really good. Very protective, very sturdy. You may want to invest in a hard shell case, which you can do, but this does the job, and I'm pretty happy with this one. Coincidentally, it's actually the same case that comes with the SG Standard at a much higher $17.99. So again, pretty good value on the Tribute that this is included. All right, so take a look at this. I love this finish. This is natural satin walnut, and a few of the standout points about the Tribute series, whether you're looking at the Les Paul or the SG, both at the same price point, the Tribute series is gonna have a satin nitro finish, which saves you some money, or saves them some money, and saves on the price tag because it takes less production hours to do a satin. But that feel is actually distinct because in the hands it has a distinct feel, which I actually really like the feel of a satin compared to a gloss nitro finish. So it actually feels great in my hands. And then you have a mahogany body for the SG, but also on the SG Tribute you have a maple neck, which is a little unusual. It gives it actually a snappy character to the tone that's distinctly different than a mahogany neck, and I actually dig the sound of a maple neck on a Gibson. And you also have a set of 490 humbuckers. These are the same that you'd find on the SG Standard, again at $17.99, so that's a pretty good value there. The biggest difference between this and something like the Standard is that you're not gonna have binding, you're not gonna have those trapezoid inlays, and you're not gonna have a few other kind of cosmetic or finishing things that you'd find on the higher end Standard. But kind of the nuts and bolts of it is a stripped down Standard with a maple neck, same electronics. So let's get it over to the bench and pull it apart. Nice and lightweight too. Nice piece of rosewood on this Tribute, and it's amazing that it actually blows my mind that $12.99 is nowadays the same price point as many new Epiphones that are coming out, which is unbelievable. So here's a Gibson at $12.99. Nice rosewood fretboard, no binding. Maple neck here, it's going to have a medium C shape, so chunkier than a slim taper. That's also something to keep in mind because a lot of SGs have a slim taper neck. This has a more medium profile, the same as the SG Standard. This is going to have acrylic dot inlays, a more simple matte black headstock, which I think looks sharp, and also a more simple gold screen Gibson and crown. Tribute on the cover. I love the vintage style Gibson Deluxe tuners. And then here you can really get a glimpse at maple. I mean, actually, because of the natural walnut finish, you can see the distinct difference between the maple, which is lighter, and then the mahogany slab body on the SG. And again, that satin finish, you can really see it has more of a matte. And in the hands, it's a really smooth playing experience. I do like that a lot. 490s, simple controls, volume, volume, tone, tone. And you got this nice 5-ply pickguard. So let's get the strings out of the way and take a look under the hood. Graphtec nut comes in at 1.67 inches. First fret at 0.82 inches, up to a 12th of 0.94 inches. Slab mahogany body with those Florentine devil horns. It's actually asymmetric too. If you've ever looked at an SG close, I used to think these were even, and it's not. It's actually slightly tilted, which is kind of cool. And the body thickness, these are nice and lightweight because the body is only 1.31 inches thick on the mahogany body itself. One quirk of an SG is to take the pickguard off, especially on the large guards. You do have to take the bridge posts all the way off, which I always thought was kind of strange. So we'll have to reset that up when we put it back together. But for your benefit, we'll go through that trouble so you don't have to, and I'll show you what's under the hood. Let's go ahead and flip up this large guard. You can drop a comment, let me know if you like the large guard or the small guard. And let's see, we have not too much lead to work with. That's kind of interesting. We actually have the neck lead through kind of an extra block here. But SGs in general have a longer neck tenon to support the access all the way up the fretboard. And this is basically like an SG Standard where really the neck is meeting at about the 19th fret, but with the double cutaway, you have nice unencumbered access all the way up the fretboard. You can look at the mahogany routing here, and then you can see that neck tenon here. Also different than like a 61 style SG is the fact that the pickups are mounted directly to the large pickguard instead of mounted to the body, like on a 61 style with a small guard. Flip on the multimeter and we get a reading on the pickups. 7/8 in bridge, 7/7 in neck, and 3/8 combined. Flipping it over, we take a look under the electronics cavity cover. Got the same thing as the standard. This is the Gibson 500K pots using the circuit board production. And everything looks clean under there. You gotta love how lightweight an SG is. This one comes in right at 6 pounds. I love the voice of an SG. I really do feel like in the Tribute series you get a snappier sound from the maple. Good, loud, projecting, resonant guitar. I also feel like the tone of an SG, you get a lot of beautiful kind of singing tone or vocal characteristics out of an SG. I just love how they're voiced. I love how they play. The satin feels nice in the hand. Nice piece of rosewood. Medium neck profile is noticeable as I kind of play it for the first time. Good setup. Now, of course, since I reset up the bridge to put it exactly where I want. Remember, if you're in the market for this SG or any other gear, click to buy using our link. It really does help us, because now comes the fun part. I'm going to plug it in. I'll show you clean examples. We'll dirty it up, and then I'll let it sing behind a track. I'll see you on the other side. Remember to stay tuned, because I'll give you a raw reaction, my honest feedback on playing the SG Tribute, along with a final score. So remember to drop a comment, hit like, and let's get to work on plugging this beast in. All right, Gibson SG Tribute. Sounds fantastic. I'll tell you what I did like about it, what I didn't like about it, then I'll give you a final score. And I base that score on 3 main categories: overall playability, overall sound, and overall value. When it comes to playability, the things I liked, I really do like a satin finish. I've found that I love the way it plays in the hands. As a medium thicker neck, is kind of a chunkier C-shaped neck, I will tell you that one of the benefits of an SG is with the double cutaway, it's easy to get all the way up here. I will tell you that once you get past the 12th fret, there is a little bit of heftiness of the neck that I do kind of notice. And I don't want to say it distracts, but I do notice it. That said, the guitar plays fantastic. Nice piece of rosewood. I was able to get around the guitar and it behaved very well. I like the setup a lot. These uncovered 490 pickups, moving on to sound, I think the pickups sound fantastic. Simple controls, nothing fancy. And overall, I think there's just such a bell quality to an SG. It really is a singing voice. And musically, I just think SGs are one of the best. I really like the SGs Gibson is making right now. Beyond sound, we talk about value. Again, to think that there are some Epiphones coming out these days that are also $12.99, it makes me kind of wonder if maybe these tributes won't be $12.99 for too much longer. So I suggest you grab one while you can. Remember, if you do buy, click to buy using our link. But at $12.99 with the backpack, or with the Gibson bag, which I do really like, and the fact that you're basically getting a SG standard with a maple neck and stripped down cosmetic features, this is a rockable guitar 100%. This is a great guitar to own. It sounds and plays fantastic, and I would really recommend it. If I had to give it a score, based on overall playability, I'd probably give it an 8.5. Based on overall sound, I'd give it a 9.0. And overall value, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9.5. Actually, no, I'm going to give it a 9.6 because it is probably one of Gibson's best values considering what you're getting. For a final score of just over 9.0 with a lot of points coming from value in the current lineup and iteration of Gibson SGs, this represents a great value. Real rosewood fretboard, great sounding pickups, satin finish, maple neck for a little extra snap. I love these guitars. Remember to click to buy using our link. Drop a comment, let me know what you think of the Tribute series from Gibson, and which SG will you buy next? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for hanging out on Play and Trade Guitars. Remember to be in it to win it. Sign up for our Les Paul Gold Top Deluxe guitar giveaway. That's happening real soon, so be in it to win it. See you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out on Play and Trade Guitars.